Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today is day 10 of the Jinx Knits Vlogtober series. My hands hurt. This part of my hand is really hurting me, so I don't think I can get to assembling some flowers. I might do some sunflower leaves. That way when my hands do feel better, I can go and assemble some sunflowers. Maybe. What's calling me right now are these ruffle hats that I see everywhere. I went to Home Depot with my son like a few weeks ago, and there was a woman that worked there. She had the most beautiful big ruffle hat, and it was like rainbow. And then I went like a few days after that because I forgot something for the project, and she was still there. She had a different ruffle hat. I'm like, girl, did you make that hat? She says, no, I bought it online. I was like, oh my god, it's gorgeous. Okay, so I want to make one of those hats. It's I wanted to make it floral related, but I don't know if I have the yarn to do a floral related hat, especially since I have a market coming up. I want to like save some yarn for flowers. I don't want to use up all the yarn, but one yarn that I do have like a whole bunch of is red. I have a whole bunch of red. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use red. It looks orange, but it's red. I'm going to use the red to make this hat. Okay, and hopefully that'll give me like a break from my hands. Let's go. So it's been 1 hour, and I was kind of like procrastinating a little bit on YouTube. I got caught up in the shorts. I don't know why YouTube promotes shorts so hard that you can't watch, and like you can't look for an actual video without shifting through 50 shorts. Anyway, so I did have these 3 green and these 3 brown circles. So I need 3 leaves, and that's what I did. I made 2 leaves similar to the ones I did yesterday. They look very holy sometimes, but they're not that holy. Anyway, these match the one I put on it, right? But I was looking at it and I'm like, okay, it looks a little bit like too big. Like it looks a little too big. Maybe like bent and on it looks okay. So then I decided to make one this big. And I'm like, this size saves me time. Sorry. So this, I don't know. Can I get myself out of the way? So this size saves me time, but it also doesn't make it look any less like a sunflower. So I think I'm going to go with this slightly smaller leaf, and I'm going to continue with the smaller leaf. I think I have to make the base just a little bit more heart shaped, and then this is going to be my crochet leaf. So I got the 3 leaves for the 3 circles, so now I can set it up. Should I wrap them? I don't know. The issue isn't wrapping, the issue is like holding this together while I crochet. Like that's the problem. Crocheting this is not that big of a deal because I'm just crocheting. I'm not holding pieces together and crocheting the pieces together, which makes me have to pinch pretty hard. So I might assemble them and just have them ready, kind of like these. Like have the leaf on them with the circle, with the glue. That way, when I do feel better with my palms, all I have to do is crochet the, my lighting sucks. I can never figure out my lighting. I just need to crochet the sunflower petals. Okay. I just realized something. Can you tell that the top of the sunflower has 2 peaks instead of like 1 peak? Does it matter? Okay. So I think I'm going to pause and work on the hat. We're switching plans up. It is an hour later and I've crocheted cero, because I realized that I cannot crochet the hat with this yarn, even though this yarn says it's 4, it's not a 4, and I knew that in my head, but I just wanted to make it work, so it was coming out like a hat for a doll, so that's not working. I do have this Lily Sugar and Cream size 4. This is more like a size 4, but when I went to go get my crochet hook, I couldn't find it. I couldn't find it. It's like a dark blue. It's a 5mm hook, and I cannot find it. The last thing I was using it for was this market bag. I don't know what happened to it. I feel like one of my kids probably took it, lost it, and I wasn't keeping track of it. We're gonna switch gears, okay? I have a friend coming over. His birthday is today. Well, yeah, it's 11:57, so his birthday's today, and he's coming over tomorrow, so I'm going to crochet him something. It's either a donut or a Gundam. Exia, and the only issue with doing a Gundam versus a donut is the sharp corners. So I did go on Pinterest to try and find a crochet pattern. This isn't Exia, but it's a Gundam and a Gundam Transformer. Apparently they're different. I think this is AI. I don't think this is real crochet. But like I can't always tell. But like I don't see anybody else. Like I don't see pictures of this. I don't see the designer. The designer's name isn't here. craftideadesigns.com. See, that sounds fake. So there's also this one, which is also AI. But this has more like the look that I want, which is like crisp, sharp corners. Like that looks fire. And I gotta get off AI. AI is good. Man. I think I'm just gonna go for a donut. It's just so much better. Alright, so I'm gonna start doing that. Hopefully it's not gonna take me anything more than an hour, and then I'll come back and close out this video. Bye! Oh my god, guys. The pattern is in Spanish. I don't even know what type of Spanish this is. It says, con hilo beige, chain 18, hacer un anillo con slip stitch, tejer las cadenas. 1 row. 2 PB, comma, AUM. Okay? So 2 PB is punto bajo. What is a punto bajo? No idea what a punto bajo is. I'm assuming it's a single stitch. It's a single crochet. But then why wouldn't they say punto bajo? I don't know. like point, like low point, crochet low. Like I don't understand. And then AUM, aumento increase. Aumento increase. Aumento. Okay. So we're doing it live, and we're just gonna go with it. So this is like the quick. I found this on Pinterest. I will link the person's free pattern online. It's called Little Magic House, but they're in Spanish. So if you're Spanish, go ahead. They do have pictures, and the pictures do look very helpful, and they're numbers. So there's numbers with pictures. So if you don't speak Spanish, you should be okay. But maybe as a beginner, you might need to speak Spanish for this to not be advanced, like cryptic stuff. Okay, so I'm going to continue. I only had this color. It's a little too brown for a donut, but I think this is the lightest brown that I have. Like I have a crew. Oh, by the way, I made this earlier today. I like tested out, like I tried to crochet something off the dome. I was looking at reference pictures, but I made this coffee cup. It's not perfect. I like the cap. I don't like how I like decrease so quickly, and I don't like how tight the brown gauge is, and that the bottom is just a disaster because I wanted to do this in one single piece. So I think I gotta figure this out. But yeah, I made a coffee cup. So now let's make a donut. Oh boy. All right, let's go. Okay, so disaster hasn't struck yet. Tejer las caderas means, I guess, the spine. So cadera is like the spine, the neck of something. So I'm guessing you're supposed to crochet into the back parts of the cast on. So now it wants us to it just says 24. I appreciate it. So we're just gonna single crochet 24 stitches. Okay. Okay, so the only things that I'm doing a little bit differently than what the pattern says is I'm like offsetting the increases. So I'm not like stacking the increases like the way the pattern says. For example, if it says like single crochet increase, then the next increase is going to be like 2 single crochet increase, 3 single crochet increase, 4 single crochet increase, and that to me makes like a hexagon. I mean, it doesn't make a hexagon if you're doing different number of increases, but it makes like a flat circle. It makes a flat circle. Whereas if you offset the increases, you get more of a circle shape. And I don't necessarily see that for her that's a problem. Her donut looks really good, and that's why I picked her pattern. But I just like to do that for my own patterns, or to offset the increases to create more of a circle shape. Okay, so I got to the point where she wants me to finish off with the slip stitch and cut the yarn. I'm going to leave myself a big tail just in case. I mean, it's not the longest, but it's just in case. All right, so dar una vuelta a la pieza, unir el hilo rosa. Okay, so we're flipping the, what? Dar una vuelta a la pieza. Dar una vuelta a la pieza. Vuelta just means turn. It sounds like she wants us to crochet this way. But if she wants us to crochet this way, doesn't that mean the right side's gonna be there? if I gotta crochet like this way. I don't understand. Oh, I have to pick my pink. So we're going for it. This is the one. Tell me it's a center pull. Tell me I got a center pull from this. You are supposed to flip it and start working on here, because if you start crocheting this way, the inside will be the right side, not the outside. If you crochet this way, then the outside will be, but if you do it, okay, all right. We just hit 18, and I just thought about something. Does me crocheting with the wrong side of the work facing out affect my attention? Because in knitting, you would crochet with the wrong side working out to create looser floats if you're doing color work, because it does make your work looser. I got this. I got this!
They call me Deton now, but Daredevil's fine.
Okay, my camera died and I just put it on the charger and it didn't look like it was charging, so I'm gonna be quick. So this is where I got it. So essentially you do pick up in the middle and create this shape. The only difference is, instead of crocheting in this direction, you crochet, go inside and go this direction. So you're kind of crocheting in the wrong direction, which was a little confusing because she didn't say anything. So this is where I'm at. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to rip a row back, and then crochet some of like the donut drips, because right now this looks a little too like 50-50, and I want the donut drips to go over it just a little bit, not like on the bottom, but just a little bit. And then we're gonna sew it together. I'm gonna put the sprinkles on it, sew it together, and come back to you. Okay, we have this super chunky, heavy donut. It looks beautiful, but I didn't want a real size donut. Like, I should put a rattle, like if this was my business, I would put a rattle in this, maybe 2, and sell it as a rattle. Keychains should be like this size, not this size. Oh my god. But, you know, the pattern was great. I was able to modify it. I added rainbow sprinkles. I added some droopy drooplets on the side. I still have to just, what is it called? Applique it down, because it's like all still. I did it on like the first loop. I stitched in the first loop. So now I just got to stitch it all down and add like the keychain. Whew. Your girl is done. Alright, so, boy, whoa, that's blown out. Maybe if I hold it over here. I crocheted a donut. I crocheted a rainbow sprinkled donut with drippy drips. Now I gotta admit, I like, can you even see? Oh my god, this is why. I like these drips better than these drips. And it's a little too big and too heavy to be a keychain, but I'm hoping they still like it. I'm not gonna just make them a donut. I'm gonna put it on a keychain. I made it, the accessories black. The accessories black? No, it's in, the hardware is still silver. The thing for the keychain and then the X on the back is black. Let me just hit it with something because this is looking, you can see like the stuffing. So today was a really slow day, but I was able to make these two things. I was able to make a coffee cup and a rainbow sprinkled strawberry donut for my friend for his birthday. I'm gonna go put it in a little baggie. Okay, that's his gift. Happy birthday to you. This did not take me like 3 hours. I keep wanting to say Vlogmas. I don't want to do Vlogmas. Get that out of my head. I saw something online actually that said like my channel growth after 90 days of vlogging. I'm like, what? What? No. After this, I'm gonna go slower to maybe 2 videos a week and just focus more on like creating like a start to finish content instead of just being like, this is what I can scramble up in 3 hours in the basement. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing, leaving a comment, and hopefully tomorrow I'll get more stuff done.